Hey everyone. To give you an update and also to say welcome back to my channel. I'll probably I may be renaming my channel at some point here. I don't know. It might be a good thing because the fact is that we are honestly not traveling now, and probably won't be for a long while. Like I've said in previous videos as well. But this one is to let you know in the fact that the reason why I haven't done so many updates is because the fact is that we've been sick like crazy, not even a joke, dealing with stomach flus, the flu, and something else. Don't know what the heck it was, but it was, and yeah, it was draining our energy. The stuff was draining us of our energy big time. And then on top of all that, stress and anxiety is just life itself was becoming just stacking on top, one thing after another, and it was going. And yeah, I'm doing that because the fact is that trying to help you guys understand just how chaotic it was. I'm not kidding you, it was chaotic. Because my uncle is still in the hospital, seeming though to get better now, finally. Stubborn as a mule he is. I'm not kidding you. Stubborn as a mule or an ox, whichever one you want to call it, or both. And still taking care of his dog. Still, my parents are still having to take care of his things. And so therefore, because the fact that my uncle is in the hospital and everything, their lives just got that much more, which then reverberated onto us, and it became the stress and everything else just became a lot. I mean a lot to bear with. And so just every day I was just trying to breathe. And as I say it that way, it's because the fact is that mentally, emotionally, it was just a lot to deal with. And I mean a lot, between my uncle and then us being sick and us just also dealing with, we ended up, I'm sorry, I was trying to find the words. Our son's birthday was a month ago, and so therefore we had to be able to process that, in the fact that that day would have been his second birthday. And regrettably, his very first birthday was in the hospital. He had only one birthday, and it was in a freaking hospital. As you can tell, that the pain is still there, the hurt's still there. Would love having him back in better mental health conditions is still there. But acknowledging the factor that him being in heaven is the best thing for him to be at. Because at least there, he is healed and whole and well and complete, not lacking anything. So, as King David said about his own son from Bathsheba, his first one from Bathsheba, was that he can no longer come to me, but I shall go to him. And that's how we are looking at it with our own son. He cannot come to us, but we shall go to him when the day comes. When the daytime comes, we shall go to him. Sorry. Yeah, it still hurts quite a bit. It still stings quite a bit. Still feels like a knife going to the heart. I remember the first few nights, remember the initial parts of it all. I wanted to do a blood-curdling scream after he had left us. By going back to his heavenly home. I wanted to do a blood-curdling scream and hold my midsection, even though I was already pregnant. And just fall to my knees. Just fall to my knees and get in a fetal position. Because that's how much it hurt. That's how much it hurt. And once in a great while, that's still how much it hurts. Once in a great while, that pain just comes right back. So yeah, we were dealing with that. And dealing with our son's, what would have been his second birthday. And then dealing with the factor that not a lot of people were or are buying my husband's books. I will hope, I'm going to try to see if I can get a link onto, but I'm going to see if I can try to get links onto this video here, so that way you guys can buy them. If I can't, try to figure it out. If I can't figure it out, they are Conversations Across Time, Blueprints of the Broken, and I Am the Foundation. And so, what I would love for everyone to do is to just please, just give these things, just give these books a chance. Really and truly, they're really well done, and he has such a gift for this. I'm not kidding you. My husband has such a gift for writing. And my husband, though, unfortunately, I'm trying to lift up his spirits. I'm trying to. But I have a good feeling but for me, what I'm noticing is that he's needing proof for things. And so therefore, for me, I believe in him. I believe that he's actually quite possibly found his niche. I believe that he's found his niche. But please and thank you. Give the books a try. Give the books a shot on Amazon. They're paperback. Seriously. They're sold on Amazon in paperback version. Get them. And just honest, and you might surprise yourself. For me, I've learned things from his book, and in some cases had a reminder or a reaffirmation of things, and I've loved that out of the books. I've loved that, and I'm pretty sure, I'm very confident in the fact that it'll do the same for you. Very confident of that, and so therefore, just go get onto Amazon and go get the books. You won't regret it. I'm dead serious. You won't regret it. And plus doing that plus having those books go viral, I know beyond doubt, having those books go viral will lift up my husband's spirits like crazy. He'll start going, and but that beyond that, I know for a fact it'll help. Yes, it'll help us out financially, yes. And that's what my husband's trying to do. He's actually trying to find his niche, his God-given niche, to support us financially. And it's taken him 13 years to get to this point. Yes, a long time, but still. I think he has honestly found his niche, and I am trying any which way possible to get the word out to look. My husband has possibly found his niche. He's really good at this. Seriously good at this. He's worth a shot. He's worth the effort. He's worth it. His writing is worth it, people. Trust me on this one. It is. So get on Amazon, look those books up. Conversations Across Time, Blueprints of the Broken, and I Am the Foundation. You won't regret getting those books. The very first book, if Conversations Across Time does not work with Amazon, do Conversations Across Time, the title, and then the subtitle, which is what biblical figures would say if you could ask them. Okay? The subtitle does help sometimes to put it in. And then Blueprints of the Broken, that should also just come up on its own naturally, but if it doesn't, which is the title, it's called Blueprints of the Broken, How to Live Godly in a World That Feels Broken. That's the subtitle beneath that. So, seriously, they're worth it. They are, honest to God, worth it. And pretty much I have no shadow of a doubt that you will learn something from these books, and that's not a joke. So, yeah, just get them. They are worth it. And he poured his heart and soul into these books. There's no doubt about that. He poured his heart and soul into these books. And the words that God has given him just flow. It flows out of him. It really truly does. It just flows out of him. And with him, and it did not take him long at all to come up with 3 books. It really truly didn't. For some people, it takes maybe 5 or 6 months. It took him less time than that, half that time. So seriously, I truly think he has found his niche, and I would appreciate it if you guys would back me up and partner up with me on this, and lifting his spirits up and getting his books. Seriously. Yeah, this is how much I'm trying to encourage everyone, and trying to pass on the factor that I do believe him. I do believe in him. I really truly do. I believe in him, and I believe in his ability in this, and in this subject of work. I really truly do, and I'm trying to help others to see this too, and to help them to understand that the body of God needs to believe in him as well, and back him up and stand with us. That's something else that's really been bugging me lately. I won't lie. And the factor that the body of God just seems to not want to. They're willing to stand with us to a degree, and for only a certain amount of time, and that bugs the crap out of me. For certain, the body of God is supposed to stand with each other through thick and thin, through all the different subjects of life, mental, emotional, definitely spiritual, physical, and financial. We're supposed to stand with each other and stand beside each other through thick and thin, through all 5 of those subjects. And then for those, and then also stand beside the ones that are trying to find their God-given niche in getting income and getting the backing and support for themselves to actually afford to live. And what I've noticed lately is that it is such a this is why I'm angry today. This is why I'm angry, and God Almighty is saying it's a righteous anger. So you can get mad at me for being angry, that's fine. But that's fine. So guess what? My anger is this: the factor that the body of God is not doing that. They are not willing to wait several years, like 13 or 20 years or more, to help somebody find their God-given niche for getting themselves the financial backing that they need. Now they're willing to do the spiritual walk and the mental and emotional stuff for a while, and even in a little bit to maybe somewhat with the financial stuff. But it's like they're just like, okay, we'll do this and this, not so much this and not so much that, but we're willing to do this and a good portion of that. But they're not willing to do the whole entire thing for X amount, like for say 20 year type deal thing. They're not willing to do that, and that really pisses me off. That really gets me angry, because the fact is that we're supposed to be there for each other for everything. Everything. We're supposed to stand by each other, be there for each other, help lift each other up through any and all circumstances, and help each other to find the niche, to find the God-given ability that each person has to get that financial backing that they're needing that they're trying to get on their own. Yes, a lot of people have sort of the same thing, some of the same abilities. Yes, I get that, but then there's the rarities. There are the rarity cases, like with my husband. It's not. He doesn't have a common, typical, ability. He doesn't. He's very much of an intellectual. That is definitely the case. But he's an intellectual who has physical ailments that prevent him from being able to do the physical stuff. Okay, fine then. But then they're not willing to see, okay, well, what they're thinking, well, maybe you can do computers. He tried that. He tried doing computer type stuff. Epic fail. Epic fail. Can't do that. Yes, he's a techno freak, but he has found out he doesn't exactly have the patience to deal with insanely integral things of computers. Can't do it. He might be able to do it like once a great while, but not like in a job type. No. Can't do it. Doesn't have the patience nor the stamina for that. So he tried. He has tried different avenues for working, and the only thing that seems to be a God-given niche for him is the writing, and that is something that is a rarity to find. Now, yes, there's a good amount of writers out there. I will never deny that. But to be able to have that God-given niche for writing doesn't always happen, and it doesn't always come out like a waterfall. That's what has happened with my husband. He has, in my opinion, he has found something that just flows out of him. I swear to you, God has given him the word. God gives him the words to write, and it just flows out of him. It flows out of him into the books, and it's just, I find it purely amazing, and I'm going, finally something to where I think he's found his God-given niche. And he might be able to make something out of it. Now, yes, becoming a writer it can be very difficult to do. And it can be a very difficult thing to promote and everything else like that. That I will never deny. Unless you're somebody who is persistent in it. I am being persistent for my husband because I don't want him to give this up, because I see God working in him through these books. It's not a joke. I see God working through him in these books. And please partner with me, get these books, and let's just shout it out. He's good at this stuff. These are worth the time and effort. In my opinion, he is worth getting to know. And these books are worth learning from and sharing. Not a joke. So, that's the reason why I haven't done a whole lot of updating, is because we have been sick like crazy lately. It's not I wish to have a number above. I was joking you. I really wish I was, but I'm not. And just stress and anxiety levels have just gone, and pretty much life got insanely chaotic. And it's not a joke either. And on top of all that, we were dealing with our son's, what would have been his second. Sorry. What would have been his second birthday. Missing him like crazy. Still. So, yeah, just partner with me in this. Let's show the world the fact that he does these things, that his writing is worth reading, and that his writing is God inspired, and that people believe in him. People believe in him, just like I do. I definitely believe in my husband, and I definitely believe that his writing is God inspired and worth it. It's worth it. Get the books on Amazon, and you won't regret it. You truly, truly won't regret it. So anyhow, thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me rant off for so long. And thank you for watching. Again, I apologize for how long it took for me to do this. Not only was I trying to find the right time and try to find not only see the right time, but also trying to find the actual time to do it. And I just honestly asked just for you to respect and understand that life happens. Life happens, and when you are dealing with multiple different things that are causing chaos and disorder in your life, all you want to do is just kind of press the pause button and just go, okay, wait, and then work each thing out at a time, or just try to just go, okay, this does this can have that, this can, you're wanting to get things figured out, situated out, and to where you can actually breathe. And I say it that way because that's just how badly we were needing to catch our breath. And then, and just be able to have just a little bit of relaxation. We're needing peace like crazy, people. It's not a joke. We're needing peace like crazy. But that'll come in time. And prayerfully, that'll come also as we get these books to go viral. Not a joke. As we get these books to go viral, prayerfully also peace will start coming with that. And then, at least financial peace. And also on top of that, and I forgot to tell you this, and I apologize. Within 2 years, my husband has had, now, side note, my husband was never close with either one of his parents, but within 2 years, my husband has had to say goodbye to his dad. Well, I should say goodbye to his father, because, again, not really close to either one of his parents. And see you later to our son. And said goodbye to his mother. His mother's more recent. So, yeah, no. When it rains, it pours, and I swear to you, it has felt like it's been pouring for the last 2 years. And that has not been fun. I'm hoping and praying to God Almighty that our time of rain, for a lot of rain, at least for just chaotic things, is coming to an extreme pause for a while. Life is going to be chaotic from time to time in life. This I have no doubts about. But I am hoping and praying for a decent sizable pause from chaos and just all the negative stuff. Now, we have things to be thankful for, I won't deny that, but for a lot of different things that have happened, and for a lot of different situations that have occurred, we're needing a long pause from all that, and just to have blessings and favor. Blessings and favor from God. So that way we can have peace, we can have stability, we can have a nice breath to be able to have, and that our family can start to thrive. Yeah, I know I went longer on from that goodbye and type of deal thing, but it's I do feel like it was needed. I honestly do feel like it was needed because, as I have said previously in past videos, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be real, and I'm still doing that. I'm still doing that. Because because the thing is that we all have things. We all have had issues and still have, probably still some of us still have things in life, issues in life that we're trying to overcome. We're trying to get through and trying to just get to a stable balance in life where we can actually per se have a pause in life from chaos, from so much negativity in life, that we can actually breathe. We all deal with that from time to time, and I know that, and we all have those moments of where life is just chaotic and messy and going absolutely ape-crap nuts. We all have those moments in life. And for us, that has been the last 2 years. And my husband would say that's been his life. And in some cases, I can't blame him in saying that. In all honesty, I can't blame him in saying that at times. But if my husband and I can just get to the part of where we can get rid of the chaotic noise and just get more stability, not only financial but in everything else, be freaking awesome sauce. That's hence the reason why I'm asking for everyone to partner up with me with these books. And just start going, hey, these are worth it, and everything else like that. And I know I keep saying that and everything. That's how much I believe in it. That's how much I'm trying to get these books to go viral and be sold like hotcakes. Because I honestly think they would. But again, that's only if I keep, with all due respect, I got to be persistent in this. So thank you for your respect and understanding. And thank you again for watching and for putting up with me and being patient as well. Sorry about this mess. Our daughter's birthday was... we just recently had our eldest daughter's birthday. So that's the reason why I look like this, in a way. Love you all. You guys have a great Sunday and a great week. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you for continuing to join us on this journey. Only got my see through, but I know we've got to have partners in this. We have got to have partners in this. Well, again, thank you all. And God bless. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye.